Yeah,
why am I giving you no attention? This nigga took it. We have to do it.
I'm not. I said I don't care about it. You're the one sitting here mad because I said I don't care about it?
That's wild right there. Off to the Richard.
I hate my brother. Why you gotta say that nigga? Yeah,
airborne, right? Right, fella? If it's airborne, then that shit can seep in our windows and our doors and our fucking air ducts, and we're dead anyway. So what's the difference?
Within 6 feet, yeah.
I don't care. I don't want to hear about it.
I should look good.
Now we're good. Neither one of us want to hear about it. Have fun. Don't worry about me. I'm good.
Kobe!
You're good. Listen, yeah, you worried, man. I don't know why you worry about the government, man. They ain't worried about you.
What it's gonna do to our country. It's killing us. It ain't gonna kill us.
Right.
People. And it's a flu.
Right.
It's a normal fast flu.
Right.
But it's the old people. It's the people with lung problems.
Right.
Respiratory shit.
Right.
Us healthy people, we're good. But the economy is what's gonna fuck up. Everyone's
Yeah.
Right.
I ain't worried about the coronavirus, man. If anything, they want the old people to die. Like, they doing that on purpose. Yeah, so I ain't worried about that, man.
Well, what makes you think me being on all this medicine and the government paying for it for me, that they ain't gonna put something in my medicine and kill me too?
What's up?
And just call it, oh, you must have caught the virus from going outside, blaming on outside, right? But they could be putting it in my medicine.
I've never seen her.
How about that?
Yo, that's really crazy. Come on, man.
Get away with it. Who's gonna prove that they gave it to me in a shop?
Come on, man.
They're just gonna say, oh, you must have caught it from outside.
If they was gonna do that, why the hell would they be talking about a coronavirus?
It takes up exactly to cover their fucking traction, dummy.
Yo.
Are you serious? If everybody's worried about the coronavirus outside, being outside in large crowds, that means anybody can catch it at any time. So, why wouldn't they, if they're trying to lower population, including the elderly?
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna say, is this your working phone? Why would I not FaceTime?
It's pointless at this point. There ain't shit we can do about that shit. We just sit here and just be prepared mentally and fucking ride. Go with the ride. There ain't shit we can do about none of this.
She's going to LA.
It's gonna kill us.
She contacted me, so she may want guidance or something. But she's a pretty girl.
The virus is that big.
She cute. She real cute to me.
The people how they react and how the government is gonna screw up everything.
Did you take Danny back for me?
No, but say that here. I'm gonna go forward.
This is the girl sister. Well, look, I don't know. She's showing. That must be her real nigga because I seen a glimpse of it and there ain't no comment on there.
Yeah, she fucking on live.
Go back to that first picture. I think I seen that girl on. That's so crazy. I seen that same pose on Adult Search.
She fucking this nigga bareback.
But it's that. Yeah, be careful because if you talk about that's her nigga, then shit. What if her nigga talk about pick up these bitches and see what it do?
I'm way smarter than what they ever think.
Well, you know LA is known for that though. Shit, that is.
She ain't from LA. That bitch from out
I
here.
know, but if her nigga out here, LA is known for that type of.
I'm way more. I'm smart, sissy. I'm not dumb. What is this? These hoes only be when it come to mental and real shit. Bitches don't be. Hell no. They don't be on that type of shit. They bitches be stuck in zones. They bitches be in categories. The only categories that they know. Half of them hoes that's doing what they doing. That's all they know. That's the only option. You get what I'm saying? You feel me? Versus bitches like me that didn't live other kind of lives. And at the end of the day, bitch, I can always come in your game and I may not master, but I can learn what you do. But it's just a little difficult for you to come in my field and do what I've done. Different, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta be able to understand that I'm more superior than what I am.
That's all the time. I'm just saying, I got these slow ass niggas.
Brother. Should I call this nigga? I want to call him though.
Who? Bro, for what?
I just be flashing.
I was just saying, like, what is that song? That just make me feel better. Okay, I got that.
Because I be flashing on him. He be probably be like, bitch, what?
That's what I'm saying. Like, they probably would have laughing at you. Like, what is that getting? Like, what are you getting out of that? I'm not saying like that. What it's doing? Is it making your situation better or what? That's some real shit. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what type of shit you got going with that bitch. They could be over there laughing at you.
Niggas ain't shit. I hate niggas. That's what I do.
That's some real shit though. I'm not saying that that's what
I know, but that's just,
nigga,
when you really think about it, that's just how niggas are in general, period. They don't give a fuck about the next motherfucker. They don't care about nobody.
That's like what y'all
But how do you know that your only experience with my brother?
You said what?
If your only experience was with my brother, how do you know that?
That don't mean niggas ain't shit. I probably had niggas before. You don't know that.
I mean, but I'm just only going based on what you told me.
Yeah, your brother's the first person I've been in the first man I've been in a long ass relationship with.
So how do you know if all niggas ain't shit if you ain't been around all niggas? All I'm saying is that a motherfucker.
I'm sorry, maybe I said the wrong thing.
It's not about what y'all saying. This nigga, he has a kid. I don't have a kid. That defines everything right then and there.
That's what I'm saying. So how are you so attached and he ain't so attached?
But how do I know you're not so attached?
Well, as I said, well, let the nigga eat the cake, bake the cake. That is like, you feel
Is he calling you late? Is he texting you? Is he responding back to any of your messages? That's gonna let you know right there. I'm just saying that's gonna let you know if he really worried about you. If he not responding to none of you, if you're telling us that you want to call him and lash out on him, he don't give a fuck about you. You don't, because if he cared, he would be either you would be talking to him right now, or y'all would be texting, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation. That's just a man, period. You know, if a man really feel you and he really want to be. It don't even gotta be experienced.
I just want to know.
I'm just saying, I done seen niggas do hella shit to bitches. It don't matter what it is.
It doesn't matter. Listen.
You want to deal with the nigga. You want to deal with the kid and the baby mama. You want to deal with the kid and the baby mama.
No, I don't. Of course not.
That's what I'm saying. So
I just want to know. Listen,
genuinely cares about you, but he will be.
I may believe the same things that you may believe. But the kind of person that I am, I need to know what type of experiences you have had in life in order for me to understand what you may say ain't correct.
It don't matter what type of experience. That's somebody's opinion. They telling you need to weave out what's real and what's fake. Period. It don't matter what people say. That's their opinion.
So you like based off of somebody has to experience something in order for you to feel like what they're saying is accurate.
That don't make sense. Like you need to get shot. I need to get shot to know how you feel.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. That just where's the lighter?
I just gave you a gray lighter.
The gray lighter's right here on the counter. No, but it may sound biased, but I would expect people to feel the same kind of way that I feel too. But I just kind of feel like
yeah, but everybody.
People always want to give you advice on somebody else's experience. Like I take advice from people who've actually been through the things that I'm going through, whether it's some small or some big. So my thing is, perfect example. I feel like I started looking at this. It's not directed.
So how does that better your situation?
Shut the fuck up! If you allow me to talk, the nigga is nothing. He's nothing. He's nothing. It's just a temporary situation that I'm feeling right now, and that I'm just a little vulnerable, and he's really nothing that I'm talking to my brother and sister about that I hope that shouldn't bring them no harm. But he's nothing. He's nothing. That's the least of the problems that I have been through in the last 4 years of my life. And don't fucking play with me, Hakeem, because I would expect for you to know that. Period. What? He's nothing. He's nothing.
So how do you got you so corralled?
Because I'm vulnerable and I came to a time in my life.
So how did you get vulnerable?
Because I went through a time period in my life where I felt like I was vulnerable and I felt like I needed somebody to deal with the basic, you know what I'm saying, the dealings of my daily life. I don't expect for you to understand it because I don't expect for you to have the same emotions that I work on. You know, and it may not make sense to you, but I'm telling you what it is. And me having these questions that I have because I have been very naive a lot of part of my life. You feel me? And I have been through the whole works and all the shit. So when Ruth started passing away and motherfuckers started telling me shit like, oh, I know how you feel and I can understand how you feel, that's when I start having questions about people's feelings and people's thoughts. It's not directed towards you or your girlfriend because I can understand that. That's what you feeling that kind of way and talking out the side of your neck. If that's the only way that you.
I'm not talking about myself. I'm just saying, why would you want to get advice that somebody's been through that situation? That is
because you really know how to feel.
More accurate. I've been shot too,
more accurate than a motherfucker that's speaking about what somebody else is
and that's still their opinion. Just because they telling you, just because they tell you they've been through it, they ain't going through it just like you.
It's not directed to you. I would think that you would get out of your fucking mind and stop taking it personal and think very. Let's think about overall. That's even with me. That's even if, let's think for example, that's even if Jasmine asked me questions about being in a relationship with a girl. I'm just throwing this out there. There's no, you know what I'm saying? I think I've had attractions to women over the years. I never questioned it, and I was confused about it, but whatever. But I'm just speaking. That's just like Jasmine asking me, how does it feel to eat a bitch pussy? Oh, well, look it. I feel like you should eat a bitch pussy about just based on how you would feel like a woman should be pleasured because we are of the same kind and we know how each other want. That wouldn't be an honest answer coming from me. That would be an answer coming from a woman who's experienced that.
But I'm not saying that I understand what you're feeling or that I just or that I know. I know, but I'm saying what I'm saying is, regardless if I've experienced it, regardless of if I've been through it or whatever the case may be, you should know what you want in life. You want somebody to show you that. You want someone to be there. So if he's not showing you that, that's what I'm saying.
He doesn't live to my standards.
So then he may
to my standards that I would think that a man's supposed to do. He don't live to that consistently. No, he does not. At all. And I just feel like I've come to my time in my life where maybe I've probably been a little bit vulnerable, and I want to just take it very vulnerable because I don't go after everything that's crossed my paths. But the ones that do catch my attention, I do tend to be a little extra drawn to them, even if they should be showing what they should be showing to me. What more truth do you want out of that? A bitch is telling you what it is. Do you know what I'm saying?
But that's just your own. That's just your own feelings, though. I hear. I'm not gonna say I understand. I hear what you're saying.
But you should understand because you haven't lived through the experiences that I've been through. So I wouldn't expect you to understand.
How you know I'm not vulnerable? Thank you for calling West Park. This is Jasmine. How can I help you? Okay. And were you calling to let us know that, Leah? Is that going to be for a home? Okay. And do you know which Reliant at Home that's going to be? Is that going to be for home health, hospice? Okay. Let me just make sure I got that information pulled up here. Okay, so yeah, I do see that you are on call here. And you said you haven't been receiving any messages?
You put a 50 in alert.
No, you're okay. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and make sure that our system is prompted correctly to send out the messages to you so that way you can get them, okay? Thank you. Have a great night.
Y'all look at me as a fool, huh?
No, I never said. I'm not. First of all, I'm not judgmental, and I told you already. I'm vulnerable. I've had 2 boyfriends before I dated your brother. Both of them completely broke my heart, whatever the case may be. Blah blah blah. I was vulnerable to them too. It took me a minute to get over them. Even with bitches and niggas, the same thing. You become vulnerable to someone because you're feeling their intentions. You're feeling them. You connected with them on a level that maybe you're not seeing. So that's why what's making you vulnerable to them. But that doesn't make you dumb. That doesn't make you stupid. That doesn't make you retarded just because you fell for something that's not perfect. You just have to learn from that situation. Everybody's put in your life as a lesson, and you just learn from it. Okay, nigga, you got that bitch. Okay, next thing I know, I'm gonna ask the nigga, you got a kid? You involved with the bitch? You sure? When the last time you seen her? You know, it's just certain things you learn from certain situations.
Gotta go out throwing it.
But I don't know, everybody's different.
You got like that, fam.
I mean,
That's how you want to end your season.
Tell me again.
Get past me.
No, I was just saying, like,
up, man.
that don't make you stupid. It don't make you retarded. It don't make you fucked up or whatever crazy just because you're vulnerable. All I'm saying is, you know what you want. And if he's not giving that to you,
I didn't know what I wanted at first.
But you know what you want now.
I'm starting to understand what I want, and I just know how I feel when I come across certain situations, and I just know that, I may not necessarily can tell you on the 10 motherfucking dot spreadsheet about saying this is what I've done, this is my dislikes, but I can tell you as I'm experiencing certain things, I can let you know if I like that experience or not. You know what I'm saying?
God damn, boy, we in the same game. Y'all finish up when I finish up. Yeah.
I gotta make a video.
Man, y'all need to get on the Packers and the Vikings ass, man. You need to go and get on that game, man.
I'm gonna post a video on my Snapchat. That's okay, that's just a little cheating, huh? Look, sis. Is that okay?
Yeah, you should be fine. Well, so you gotta do what makes you feel comfortable.
Bitch, you don't got no advice.
Why are you sitting here asking me?
Because I'm trying to pick your mind and see. I'm thinking
maybe because I don't ask for people's opinion besides my best friend. So I don't know. I don't ask for nobody's opinion besides my best friend.
Okay, so that's a lesson learned.
I learned the hard way from this nigga. You can't ask him for his opinion all the time.
Nothing more to be said about that, bro. I don't need no explanation.
What the fuck happened, John?
Now I'm the bad one because I don't ask for nobody's opinion.
You're not the bad one at all. That's just the way that you feel, and I just understand the way that you feel, so I understand my boundaries. That's what we can't ask me no advice. That's what we come across boundaries. You get what I'm saying? Now, even with the nigga, if he set the expectations about the boundaries that I have, then I will understand. See, right off the bat, you set the boundaries. So you told me, in a few words, that bitch, there's no point for me to continue to talk to you.
That's how you feel.
Yeah, bitch. Especially if you tell me I don't know. Come on, I'm jumping.
I'm over here giving you opinions. I'm over here giving you options and opinions. You told me if I didn't go through it, then there was no point in me having that opinion. No, I use tampons.
Girl, you wanna hit this? You wanna hit this, Jesse? You hit this, brother? You wanna hit it? Okay, yeah.
I ain't crazy.
Okay, that's fine. Now I'm the bad guy because I call him nigga this. Jasmine, you're so lovable.
I'm just saying.
It's my own personal things that I gotta get through.
You're not. This is what you're doing with me right now. Look, this is what you're doing with me right now. I'm here, right, and you're here. So I'm like, okay, let me see if this sounds right to Lay. Maybe this makes sound right to Lay.
What sounds right to
Maybe this, but I'm giving you opinions. I'm giving you advice, and it's like everything I'm saying, you're like, no, Jazz, no. No, Jazz, no. Like, you don't want to hear what I'm saying, or what I'm saying is it's not clicking to you. So it's like, damn, well, what more? I don't know what else to tell you. Shit. At least I'm trying. You can give me that.
Yeah, no, of course. I can say that, like I told you last time. From the last time that me and you came here, from last time I came here, this is the first time that I said, oh my God, I could possibly have a relationship with my brother's girlfriend.
You told me that. You did tell me that.
And this is the second time that I'm around you since I felt like that. The first time that I'm like, I love Jasmine. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm able to see past the protection and the whatever the shit that you have around this nigga that nobody wants. Not me, at least. I'm just gonna take it out. Clearly. So this is like, of course, I love you trying, and I love this. Like, I love the fact that I can call my mother's girlfriend and talk to her because, bitch, I don't know nobody else to go.
Shit, me neither. TTC. She don't
know. Get my weed. Cause I'm gonna say that for my rhyme while you smoking my shit.
I just hit it once.
You done hit it 3 times while you the ass.
Hold on real quick, please.
Who they sign?
Thank you for calling Westport Communications. How may I direct your call? Yes, may I ask who this is? Okay, one moment, Joe. No, you're okay. One moment. I don't want to be. My thing just keep moving slow and the people are skipping, so it's like it's hard to take the phone calls. I put in my little account thing, IT still not hitting me back. It's just, come on. Rebecca, how can I help you? Rebecca, how can I help you? I'm good, thank you for asking. It yourself? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, sir. I think we're having some audio issues. I may have to get you connected to someone else so that they can further assist you, okay? I don't think he hung up, so it didn't matter.
You gonna make this real quick so I tell them I play my game?
Yeah, sorry.
Kitchen. Okay, I'm about to go. You get it? Come on, Jeremy. Go ahead. Walk me out. You done? So, brother, you feel like I'm looking like a complete idiot with this nigga? Yeah.
You ain't telling me what it is. Hey, my game over with. Y'all niggas still in here, J-Rod. Low, Mike.
What's up, Smurk?
What's up with it, boy? Yeah, man, I got hit last night. I'm good, though. I'm still here.
You know?
Now, I'm feeling cool, though, but I sure went to the ER. I'm trying to get paid. I'm about to go back in the morning, too.
that got put in your life that just
I know.
you up at the wrong time.
But they said the best time to go is 2 days after. That's when you really feel the pain.
I'm playing sticks. We gotta go to that.
I'm sad. I want to talk.
Hell yeah.
A part of me want to talk to him for
My adjuster was supposed to come out today, but his ass never came. But he said he for sure gonna come tomorrow.
I'm so sad. Why are you agreeing with me, stupid bitch?
Mike, you sleep?
That's not funny, like, but you should have saw how you went from.
I know you ain't sleeping, and you over here. You just got your ass full too. Wake up.
It's just like, wow, how do you feel?
What?
Money.
Go lay down.
Money know I'm sad.
No,
What the nigga Logan at? He sleep?
Because he know he's supposed to be over there laying down.
Period.
Oh, okay.
Go lay down.
Give him a bed. Why the fuck is he laying on crates?
Because
You got less than crates.
Dude, do you
Put your drawers
Do you
on.
know how much money this costs? Can you close that, please?
I'm comfortable. That makes you comfortable by the time for you to leave.
I'm leaving down because I'm asking you to walk me out.
I'm ready.
Why you walking around commanding? He's ready.
Tell how you comfortable.
That's the baby. Never mind, I got it.
Oh my god. I guess it is your house, your rules, huh?
It's your world. I'm living this.
It ain't my world. I'm the person.
Nigga, stay saying that stupid shit.
I'm the person about the
Going down on everybody in your motherfucking world, nigga.
You know, this is your world, baby.
You stay saying that shit going
I want
everything run around
to
like
start cussing past like this.
How did I get like this? How did I get attached to a nigga that got a fucking whole family?
Fight argue for a minute, like, oh, I got this nigga bitch. I got this bitch nigga. Like,
No, I never thought. I'm not that kind of person. I don't think you know that. You should know this about me. Stupid ass nigga, if I'm your motherfucking, I'm gonna call you a bitch.
I'm just
But I
saying,
got more respect
some
for you
people,
than that.
I'm not saying.
If you knew I was your sister, you dumbass nigga, how long you been around me? Don't play with me like that. I'm not that kind of
I'm
bitch.
just saying, sis.
I don't think that way.
But now, since I'm seeing this.
Father had your guy, father told that I would have beat on your brother and he would have not been where he was at because he would have been fucking with somebody like me. If I would have felt that kind of way. I don't think that kind of way. I sit back and I chill and I do my own thing. The only reason, come on now.
But you,
Stop telling me I was wrong. Whether it hurt me or not, the only reason why I have attachment to y'all is because of the love that I have for you. Hakeem, don't play with me.
That's why I see.
No, man, shut your stupid ass up. Your husband, he's a dummy.
Oh, come on, man. Get out my gun, get out.
No, I know. I'm sad. I'm crying. Now, what you, but don't kill me, make me stronger?
It don't make you, you break you. Shit, this is gonna make you. This is gonna make you stronger than anything.
Is it bad for us to have a conversation with him?
If you gotta just do eliminate value, so that shit bothers the relation. If you value him more than he values you,
I feel like
good.
I feel like you should. You should say how you want to feel, but at the end of the day, it don't even got nothing to do with him because she's the one that's hurt. So what if you want to talk to her about it? Because all he gonna do is lie.
I don't know if I want to her about it. What? I lost too much.
Because he played the both of y'all, not just you. He played the both of y'all.
No, he ain't playing her, but she.
You don't, but you don't know that. What if he with another bitch right now doing the same thing he was doing with you?
Like, how you know that?
That's what I'm saying. What if she's sitting over there crying like, damn, first actor I seen him. What if he over there? What if she crying thinking he over here with you and he ain't over here with you? He with the next bitch.
Should I call him?
No, not do that. But like you said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Cause I didn't say fuck that.
He don't care.
And send Hakeem crying text messages like, why would you do this to me? So I don't know. I stay trying to that fat nigga like he's supposed to do.
Every bitch feels the same way, dog. Why we do that, right?
It's sis, your heart, we just got too big of a heart. Sometimes I can be like some of them bitches that be like, fuck that nigga, bitch, fuck him. But then I know and I be like, fuck him, and I be like, come back. Please. Don't go.
He don't even give a fuck. I want to just tell him the fact that you don't care. Let's calm down, see the answers, right?
I wish I had some fast running bags.
Turn it up on you. I think, get your dog.
5, 52, 15, 52, 15.
Come on, that should be it.
I think you don't care about that.
What do you like?
I said, do you not care about how I'm feeling? You.
You got it? Yeah.
That's my news. That's how I came in. You keep telling me stuff. I want to hear something. Shut up. Stop lying to me, babe. Do it. So shut the fuck up. Maybe you need to stop touching your face after you smoke a cigarette. She won't let me. She won't let me.
I'm in here, Lo. Who? I have my shit on mute because you know my girl working from the house. She on break. That's what I'm on right now. I didn't hear that nigga say nothing like that. Oh yeah. Hell nah, boy. You made that boy put up that 50 piece. Shut your weak ass up. You lost. You gonna lose to the Chief, Lo. When you gonna advance it? Who you playing? You playing Joey or Mike? You be beating up on Mike, Joey?
Joey just won the last game.
Shit, you don't Call of Duty anyway, my G.
Freaky in her nigga.
These niggas, this quarantine shit.